This man 6ix9ine cannot accept his downfall, bro. That's what we got. That's what we got. 6ix9ine, Treyway, the man himself, fell off about 10 times. This will be his fucking 11th.
Up with my cousin Tekashi 6ix9ine, and at this point it's been a whole 5 years since he was officially freed from his sentencing, which shocked the world.
Y'all could never cooperate with the government and come back. Y'all could never do that. I'm a living legend at the age of 20.
This dude just said nobody can cooperate with the government and come back. Motherfucker, congratulations, bro. You helped the government and they let your ass go. Congrats, bro. You folded like a laptop. Congrats.
4 years old.
At that time, he was still arguably the most viral rapper online, coming off a string of hits that mirrored his idol 50 Cent in the early 2000s.
Tell him what you running.
New York Miles, right?
Tell him what you running.
And just like 50 back then, Tekashi positioned himself as the master troll in the entertainment industry. The dude who said and did whatever he wanted, whenever he wanted, and laughed in your face if you had something to say about it.
Tekashi, what's going on with you and Alex? Are you guys really dating or you just trolling tripping?
Look at this dude, bro. This dude's surrounded by fucking Jolly Green Giants, motherfucker. Goddamn. Security is fucking massive. Or he's just tiny. I don't know. One of the two.
Online got anything to do with it too?
Nah, I tell niggas suck my every day.
You know, my father used to always say, if you tell somebody to suck your man, you got to be ready to either kill or die.
Alright, and I'm ready to die.
I ain't never heard that shit before.
Ready to kill.
Jesus Christ.
He constantly used social media as his main vehicle to garner up attention, consistently clowning his competition.
It is fuck 6ix9ine, it's fucking Treyway.
You right, man.
And talking the biggest crap of anyone in the rap game that was welcoming a lot of new stars at that time. And after Tekashi was released from prison, he would deny the FBI's witness protection offer. This obviously stunned most people, as many onlookers thought that he would never even be a free man again. In fact, Charlemagne said that he would do this if Tekashi ever got out.
If Tekashi 6ix9ine beats this case, I'll suck his dick. He don't even have to ask me.
Charlemagne. Charlemagne. That's why you gotta step on them words, bro. That dude said some fuck that shit.
And it really seemed like 6ix9ine
And look at 6ix9ine's out now. Fucking bullshit.
that things would just continue
He
like
spoke
they were
into
before,
existence.
and that he would go on to be some sort of mega star. But that could not have been further from reality. His main issue was that most of his music before finding himself behind bars was about illegal activities involving guns, drugs, and basically presenting this
That man 6ix9ine, he did have a fucking... He had a whole ass... I don't even know what you call it. That shit was like a couple years long of straight bangers. They were good at the time. 6ix9ine now, he's kind of dog shit. But at the time, 6ix9ine, we were bumping 6ix9ine. We were bumping 6ix9ine.
persona as a tough gang leader from the streets who would not back down in any circumstance.
Police pull up on me, I don't know what happened. Police pull up on you, you gon' get the yapping.
So taking the stand and snitching on the entire operation was obviously going to affect the way that he was able to present himself and speak in his music.
If you don't got this watch right here, you a little boy to me. I'll kiss you on your forehead. You a little boy.
You a little boy to me, I kiss you on
King's
your
home.
forehead.
It's over.
King's
so at
home.
this point, the braggadocious antics, both in his music and online, now look more manufactured than anything else. As the tough guy persona,
What was that fucking drip?
music and online
Buddy.
now look more
Alright.
manufactured than anything else, as the tough guy persona completely fell apart. And as his new troll bit, he would basically say, "Nah, nah, nah, boo boo, you can't get me."
We beat the industry. Fuck is y'all talking about? Get me! Stop, nigga. To then a rat like me to come home and still do more numbers than you, I would be mad too.
And truthfully, this guy was never actually any of these gangster things. It's almost like a meme that just went too far. Like, yes, his ego was always massive, but he definitely got wrapped up in that style of music that he was making, and he started to actually live the life, getting affiliated with legitimate crime organizations, and even committing crimes himself. Basically,
He was
this
in his
guy evolved
undies.
into the persona that he was trying to present to the world. And you also have to keep in mind the guys that he had snitched on had previously kidnapped him,
Get in the car, get in the car. Get in it.
That's what I'm doing.
Get the
stolen from him, slept with his girlfriend, and it was rumored that they even had plans to kill Tekashi.
So-called his loyalty and everything and no snitching and all of that, I get it, right? But where was the loyalty when you was sleeping with my baby mother? Where was the loyalty when you was caught on the wiretap trying to kill me? Where was the loyalty when you tried to kidnap my mother? Where was the loyalty when you was stealing millions of dollars from me? Where was that?
So it's not like he was exactly ratting on his day one best friends of family here. Either way, most people now perceived him as 6ix9ine, who talked a lot of shit and then sang like a bird on the stand. And despite the early success of his singles
Sang
from
like a
Gooba
fucking
to
canary.
Trolls featuring Nicki Minaj, it was clear that things were not the same from a business perspective, as his album Tattletales was not supported by his record label, and even worse, it was like there was an active effort to make sure he did not get boosted up the charts with this release.
To be honest, since I got out of jail, I feel like I just been blackballed from a lot of things.
I truly believe that they anticipated this moment. They kind of knew that everyone wanted to see what Tekashi had to say, fresh out of prison, but they also did not like promoting a dude who was found guilty of felonies. And so they gave this album basically no promo, they kind of blackballed him, and they went on a very long campaign for a Big Sean album instead that had come out the very same week.
Because it was projected to not be #1 at first, and I wasn't bothered by that.
So it's not just you, the world, like people watching see it like, oh my God, they're blackballing him, right? But the way the industry makes it look is like,
Well, yeah, buddy, you fucking snitch on how many people. Fucking, you think people are... They're not blackballing your ass, dude. Get out of here with your bot spamming ass, dude. Fucking cho dick licking motherfucker.
like Tekashi puts out the album, huge flop.
And when Tekashi realized this album would be a commercial failure, he turned back to his usual trolling antics.
Buddy, what the
Now
fuck?
after this, we would not hear from him for quite some time, besides when he would appear in the occasional Nelk video.
Tekashi.
Yeah.
You
Sure.
what position?
Probably doggy, so I don't have to look at him.
We'll take a look at him.
When he was running
take a
around
look
with
at
his,
him.
the
There
time,
he
best
is.
friend Steve Will Do It, who seemed to be just about the only person truly interested in helping Tekashi revive his career. Well, I guess him and DJ Academics.
I remember going to his house the first time, and I came with a shoebox, $250,000 cash, and I gave it to him.
So he flew me out like an Instagram thought. He flew me out. He got me a private jet, got me my own room, and he fed me pretty good.
Today, I consider Danny my best friend.
Still, he spent most of his time out of the country.
Yeah, 6ix9ine's your best buddy. Yeah.
And even did some
What an
performances
achievement.
abroad. And for a while, it really did seem like Tekashi would turn into more of an influencer than anything else. He even had a drunken podcast appearance with the Tates.
The Tate brothers didn't want that motherfucker
But this all
there.
went downhill after his friend Steve had given him this multi-million-dollar deal to stream on Kick, which he got lazy about and quit doing after one single stream.
Sometimes if you don't gotta even pay them, if you just get them drunk enough, you're valid.
What? He did not just say what I think he did, bro.
Drunk enough, you're
Quit doing after one single stream.
sometimes if you don't gotta even pay them, if you just get them drunk enough, you're valid.
My PC even heard what that shit said. This motherfucker just said get the bitches drunk and you don't even gotta pay them. That's how down bad you are, bro. Imagine being a multi-millionaire, probably, and you still gotta pay for pussy. Some pussy that's also been fucking, I don't even know, packed through like when you get like a bunch of fucking like slime or Play-Doh in a cup and you fucking just stick your finger in there. That's, yeah, you're paying for that shit. You're paying for that shit.
Allegedly leaving Steve to foot the $2 million bill on the advance they had reportedly given Tekashi up front, since after all, Steve was the one to vouch for him to be on the platform in the first place.
So what happened between you and 6ix9ine?
I got him a deal, right? To play video games
With Rumble?
once a week for an hour.
Damn.
$2 million up front, and he just doesn't do it. He had no money at the time, and he needed money to fucking, he breaks up with his girlfriend, and he needs money to buy Birkin bags for all these black chicks and give away money to make his girlfriend jealous. That's literally like the factual story.
6ix9ine, bro, you are so fucking down bad, bro. So fucking down bad.
He told the company, I need $2 million up front so I can buy a content house. See these videos of him giving away money and stuff, it's never his money.
And so this of course ended their friendship, and you really only noticed 6ix9ine going viral when he took time to flash his jewelry, cash, and cars whenever he could.
It wasn't even his.
I spent what y'all rappers make y'all whole career on bags, and I'm giving them shits away.
Really still trying to keep up with his
Yeah, he
I'm
really
winning
did
in your
that.
face while you're mad image. And so for a couple of years, it would honestly be pretty smooth sailing for 6ix9ine. Yes, he would get arrested a few times, but mainly for minor things, mostly occurring in other countries. Like I said, he was spending most of his time outside the US, as not only was it probably safer for him, but he also seemed to have steered his entire career and business ventures into the direction of international audiences. This is something many entertainers and even athletes do once their run in America is over, and while he might have had to do this prematurely because of the court case, it's still a very lucrative option that we have seen people use to completely revive their career. I mean, you got that boy Drake Campana going absolutely bonkers over in Mexico. This other rapper I used to know is in fucking China. Now for Tekashi, over time people would notice...
You tell me that motherfucker is fucking singing overseas. I never be so simple, but find a way. That motherfucker is singing in Japan.
About the fact that he no longer needed
The
security
Lee
with
boys,
him everywhere he went.
What's good, brody? Shit, man, we outside, man.
You
Look,
see
ain't
that.
no fucking security around either. Pow, yeah, you already know that.
Hey, what's up?
Yeah,
More
no
than likely,
security.
he could no longer afford
Buddy,
to
was
do
that not
so.
his security
I mean,
guard
that
right
shit
next to
adds
him?
up insanely fast. And for a while there, he was constantly moving homes and having a hard time making money to afford his lavish lifestyle. But obviously, it would be made clear that this was a massive mistake to think that he could just walk around by himself so freely, as he would infamously get beat down in the bathroom of an LA Fitness.
Oh, this is OG.
Yo, homie,
6ix9ine got his shit packed in.
Yo, I'm a fan. I'm just saying, bro. I'm a fan, bro. I know I ain't jumpy, bro. I'm just saying.
And to me, the craziest part in all this is that these were the guys to finally touch Tekashi.
Look at these guys. Look at this guy. I suck your dick. This dude might be fruity. Look at him. Hold on. I'll turn off my webcam. I might touch you up a little bit. These were the guys.
Pause.
After so many people said it would be on site if he came to their city, these random low-level Mexican gang members were the ones to get the licks in.
Pause.
And this would definitely be a turning point in his career, as he had long been out of prison after snitching with damn near nothing ever happening to him besides the occasional sucker punch. He would even make a music video about it where he showed his face all fucked up.
Two of them weren't members of the gym. One of them was a member of the gym.
Yeah.
So do you think that they went there intentionally to attack you, or was it a crime of opportunity?
A little bit of both.
But I will say, this dude can still pack a concert, especially overseas, and he has headlined quite a few festivals.
So left side, right side, middle, back, Romania, make some noise!
He was also arrested for
He was getting
violating
shit
his
popping in
probation for
Romania.
allegedly doing meth and allegedly
Ooh.
hitting his girlfriend. But he
Ooh.
claims that this was really a positive test for Adderall,
Testing positive for meth, and he left the
claims is
country.
Adderall. Yeah.
but he has not commented on the assault arrest.
He's consistently disobeyed or bent the rules where you made this agreement. You can't bend the rule. You made this agreement to be on parole or probation. You have to follow the rules.
Now, shortly after this, it began to be more apparent that Tekashi was having financial issues. Basically, that man Uncle Sam came to collect his money that he owed him. Because not only had his popularity declined a lot since its peak, but the record labels really don't seem to care for him, and the antics no longer garner enough attention to translate to streams. So him still living this high-end lifestyle and spending money to buy actual diamond jewelry and all these cars and other material possessions was a downright stupid thing to do. Failure to pay his taxes this led to the IRS raiding his Florida home
Oops.
and seizing quite a few assets from cars to luxury handbags and expensive jewelry. Apparently, the guy failed to report his income for the last 4 years, which made me very surprised that it took this long for them to actually do something about that, especially considering the fact that he's constantly flaunting money and wealth online. So now you have the IRS auctioning off his shit, including a diamond-encrusted Bruce the Shark pendant.
No way. They're actually like, they're auctioning off his shit. That's 6ix9ine's chain, and they're selling that shit on him. That's
Bruce
awesome.
The Shark pendant, another spinner shark, another custom jewelry, and various smaller pieces of jewelry from grills to chains and rings. He also had a Lamborghini Urus sell for $175,000 and a 2017 Bentley Continental that sold for $85,000. You can even buy plaques for his songs that he had been awarded from RI.
Dude, I'm buying a 6ix9ine plaque and I'm fucking pissing on it.
That'd be sick. And it's actually still believed that even after these assets are sold off here in around 2 weeks, Tekashi will still owe the government a lot more money. Which really makes me think that that was the true reason that he's been so out of the country for years now. And explains why he was working out at LA Fitness, which is only like one step above Planet Fitness. There is simply no reason that this dude should ever think that he can work out around heavy weights in the general public alone.
Guys, it's 6ix9ine. What's he doing here?
But the crazy thing is that
they doxed his
still does
ass.
Get opportunities, like the record deal that he signs with Cartel Music. Yes, that's really the name. $6 million to record an album with their Mexican artist and to tour the US, Mexico, and Central and South America. He gets $1 million for the album and $250,000 for each stop of the tour. And they even made him put a clause in this deal that said he had to use a portion of this money to pay his IRS debt, with the other clause being that he cannot talk shit online and that he cannot get arrested again. So basically, this guy has to go against his true nature.
He's got to go on his
and
puppy
honestly,
shit
to me,
mode,
he's getting off
even though he's
very
already
lucky
puppy
here.
shit.
A lot of high-profile people have spent years in prison over tax fraud and tax evasion, and he's actually very fortunate in general to still get this type of opportunity. He was lucky that Trey 9 Bloods did not kill him. He was lucky he was let go 1.5 years early on a pandemic loophole, and he's been even luckier that not much had happened.
Damn, he got finesse on the fucking COVID bullshit. He got let out early.
Suing LA Fitness over, by the way, as Tekashi claims that this was a $1 million ass whooping that he took that day. He basically claims that LA Fitness failed to protect him, stating that he basically should have got preferential treatment because of his celebrity status, with his key evidence being that the two men who made it all the way back there to the bathroom were not actually members at this gym, and apparently never checked in with the people working there. I believe they were actually let in through a side door that should have been locked by someone who did already have a membership. So we'll see what happens with that. It's not surprising to me at all that Tekashi is going after a corporation lawsuit cash grab, because it really does seem like he owes the government a shitload of money. And of course, I want to know what you guys
I'm gonna
think
buy the
about
Billy
all
the
this
Puppet fucking chain. How much you asking for that shit?
Down below. Are you guys still out?
Oh, I can't see it. How much you asking for that fucking
It's not
Billy the
surprising to me at
Puppet
all
pennant?
that Tekashi is going after a corporation lawsuit cash grab, because it really does seem like he owes the government a shitload of money. And of course,
17 racks, and it's got 6ix9ine sweaty fucking ballsack juice on it. I'm good. W vid though.